Okay, so today we have Fizah, and some of us know her as the transition masters with all this creative video. But before she becomes who she is right now, I think some of us are quite interested to know how she started off her journey and how did she end up at where she's at right now. And there's a lot of things that we can all learn from how she turned herself into someone of a content creator right now in Brunei. So, Fizah, thank you for coming onto the show. And maybe we can have you to quickly tell us, how did you actually first get into the content creator?
Creating. All right. So first of all, thank you so much for inviting. Okay. So first of all, I think it's way back out into 2021, which I was invited to become a videographer, a woman videographer for his YouTube, which is Fasting Bro. So thank you for him. So that's where I learned about video. That's where I learned about like what do you call this? Video editing. Okay. So right after that, I always like creating. I always like randomly do some videos and everything. And at that time, I was posting something. I love tech reviews on YouTube. Okay. So I was posting about a lens. What do you call this? A camera lens.
Camera lens.
Yeah. I was just like randomly. What do you call this? I was just taking video. Then when I edit it, I was voiceover over it in English, but it doesn't work. I'm like, ah. Then one time I was just saying in my own language, like, ni lens, yeah. I'm like, and then I'm like, okay, this is cool. I'm just gonna post it. So people were like laughing about it. I'm like, what? Okay, Bruneians, right? Like, all right, my audience is Bruneian. So right after that, it came out to the explore page. So one of the marketing agency called Nexploit, he was like, oh, this video is good. So he showed to MOH. Like, that's embarrassing because I was just saying in my own words. So, and then MOH loved it. And then after that, my biggest project, which is with MOH. And right after that, I don't know if I can say it, one of the fast food company likes to see my videos as well. So that time, it was like 2 in 1. The biggest company for the fast food in Brunei and also MOH. So I do something for Brew Health. So that's where it just go over and over. And I also work with Progressive as a content creating. Right in front of the camera, I know what to say, I know what to do. How about that? Then I do with my own thing. The companies are taking me to video for their products and services, and ongoing until now. There you go.
It seems like a lot of things happen, right?
A lot of things
what was that time span? Was it like within 1 year, 2 years where all these things happened?
Right. I forgot, but it was just happened like along the way. I lost track, but it may take, I think, like 6 months. But yeah, it's a bit down for a bit. It was just a settle down because I wasn't marketing myself, and then came to Easy Does It. He invited me on a podcast, and it blows up. Then people know, okay, this is content creating. Like right after that, people keep like, oh my God, there's a lot of companies. Sorry. So yeah, at that point and along the way, I think my videos are all over the places already. So people notice like, oh, okay, she does video.
Good.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people started looking at content creators slightly differently, right? Like before that, you only have a few. Now you have a lot of that, and everybody is trying to distinguish themselves. Like if I were to pull back into the first video that you made, you talk about like talking about the lens, right?
Yes.
Did you at that point in time know a lot about lens?
Yes.
So it is something that you're comfortable with.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How long did it take for you to understand all this gadget stuff? Because like for me, honestly, I only know glasses, this is lens. Everything else, I'm not sure about that.
Okay. Actually, just for context, I have been a photographer for 12 years.
So you started taking photographs, like in your teenagers, you're already doing photography?
So I started on that time taking photography. So I know camera stuff. I love gears as well.
But why did you move into photography?
Right. So for me, I like to venture a lot of things. I really wanted to know about how to make videos because for me, it's easier to storytelling. Camera, taking photograph is really hard. And then for me, taking events in like weddings, it's like same thing all over again. If in terms of video, it's like the creativity widens. Your art can tell more. And then I don't want to learn about video because it's a lot of things. Like editing, even the camera gear is much more expensive. I'm like, nah, I don't want to go there. But when it comes going there, I'm like, oh my God, this is fun. If I do video dulu, oh my God, I might have YouTube.
Now I'm trying to find a pattern, right? 21 years old.
Yes.
Start off with photography. Was that time trying to do some side business to get some side income for yourself? Was that the intention to begin with? It was just purely for a hobby only.
At first, it was hobby. Photography was a hobby, and then I go back and forth photography, as well as 85. But I am the type where I can't sit down straight for a long time. I like to go move around, so I go back to photography. When it comes to like ngales kajab photography, I go back to 85. So I'm trying to find myself.
Like
At one
how did you
point,
know?
right.
Because like some of us out there, we have our hobby, like whether it is graphic designing,
Yes.
any creative works, or even any talents that we have, right?
Yes.
We are still juggling between that and our 8 to 5.
Right.
We always wonder, like, is there like a sign, is there like a spark where it tells you, actually, stop thinking about 8 to 5. You can actually venture this as a career. Like, when did that happen for
Okay.
you?
So I think like based on reality, especially we are in Brunei, consistently on finance is a thing. And not necessarily a thing. It's like it's a huge thing, especially when you grow up into like a family stating like having a finance every month is a must. So when I went to photography, I only gain only on weekend, but I have a lot of time. What do you call this? Rest time. But I gained, alhamdulillah, twice or thrice more than if I work 8 to 5.
Okay.
And I only work 1, 2, 3, 3 times 4, 12 days or less, and then I can make more a lot. So that's where I can think, oh my, okay, this is fun. Like you do work less days, but you got tons of money.
So suddenly the pay per month goes into like a pay per hour kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's fun. So I think like by that as well. And then I think I was really conflicted, like, because parents didn't understand that, you need to work. They want to see like I'm going to 85. I'm like, but I said like, but I earn money. I'm okay. But they still want to see. So I forced myself to go to 85, but I don't like it. It doesn't make me happy. So it comes back to like, when I do photography, it makes me so happy because it's something that I like to do.
How long did it take for you to have your first paid photography gig?
Ooh, I was just trying out to take pictures and post it on my Instagram. And I got a lot of like, I don't know who, but like they were like, oh, that's a nice picture. Can you take a picture of me? And then, okay, I do solo shots. And then that one time, I remember that my first ever client, her name is Moon. She said, can you take photo of my bubudak? Like, oh, wow, let's try it. And when I try it out, I'm like, okay, this is fun. Because you work on the spot and I like the adrenaline. People are coming over. You need to take the shot as soon as possible because that's the only moment. I like the adrenaline. I'm like, okay, this is the adrenaline people keep telling. If you really like that thing, if you really like want to do. So I think that's the spot where the spark happens. Like, okay, taking photo is nice.
I think we always remember that first client or that first person who gave us a shot, right? I think that's very important.
Very important.
When that happened, you mentioned about adrenaline rush.
Okay.
Sometimes we have that adrenaline rush. Some of us, we recognize it. But at times we don't know that was an excitement. We can see it as a fear, right? It's like, I'm anxious. I don't know what to do and all those.
Right.
Like, how did you overcome that?
Okay. Ooh, just to let you know, for the whole 12 years, before I even meet client, I am nervous all the time.
Was it?
All the time. On the way, I'm like anxious. What if I do wrong? What if I messed up?
Yeah.
What if I sakit parut on the time?
Yes, of course. It's like, because you don't have backup, right?
Yeah, I'm like, is
Can
my
the
SD card
bebedak hold
in?
for a while?
Yeah, right? Like, hold up. Like, can you just, So I was scared all the time. But eventually, when you were on the spot of working, you kind of forget about it. You're on the spot because you're on the adrenaline. But it always happened. I thought I'm the only one who has that. And then when people keep posting on content, actually they have it too. I'm like, okay, I'm not alone. And not just photographers, for every single people like freelancer, even MC.
That brings a very quick point here. Is as a artist yourself,
Oh.
you know, who is holding a camera, you know all these
Yes.
technicalities. There is certain standards you're holding yourself onto, right? Of course, you'll be saying that, okay, I could have done better.
Okay.
But from the client point of view, they enjoy it.
Yeah.
They enjoy it, right? It may not be your best work, but it is the best for them.
Yes.
So in this case, how is there some internal struggle that you have to go with every single time when you look back at your work and you're like, I could have done slightly different, but every single time the client was like, it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
Do you go through that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially in like artist people, right? Especially when you create your own art and you take the moments and everything. Like I wish I could do better, but then the feedback is always matter, and the feedback is always anxious to know about. I'm like, when I send out the file, I'm like, okay, tutup data. I don't want to know. Like take me like in 1 hour or like 30 minutes, and then one day come like, okay, that's good. When there's a bad, I learn from it. Yeah.
What would you say would be the highlight
Okay.
in your early days of photographies and all those? Because you have a first, right, was for the Burberdak.
Yes.
Take us through the highest moment. What would that
Okay.
be?
Because I have like a lot of events and everything, but the most highlight things is the people, Bruneian. I love the fact that they're so very hospitality. Like especially when we were still working, they still think about, have you eaten?
Yes, this is a very Bruneian thing, right?
Yeah, it's actually
Makan sudah kah? Belum. Minum dulu.
Yeah, and they take you apart into your family. I'm like, okay, this is quite nice. That how do they treat you, and then the moments. Oh my god! Like for example, like marriage, right? When they were having a wedding, the moment matters, and that moment we can feel it too.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I like most of the time. But the highlight part, I think, is too many. But most of the thing, the highlights part is the part of the people who take a part for you.
We're going to explore more into how the videography changed the trajectories of your career.
Okay.
But we'll get into that right after a short break. Hi guys, how do you find the show so far? If you like what we are doing or you have some feedback for us, do share your comment in the section below. We will read it and we'll find ways to improve on it. Thank you. And now, back to the show. Welcome back. So when you got into videography,
Yes.
and you started posting, creating more videos, and you're tapping into a new different industry right now. Not industry, a different segment of the market. It's still in creative, right? But it's no longer just on photo, it's also on video. Does it get more competitive in this space?
Yes and no. So in yes part, because there's a lot of like people are doing more the same thing to get relatable. One, especially if especially content creator is a thing now. Reels, TikTok. When it comes to the video, became horizontal too. Portrait.
Yes.
Everything is catched up. People watching videos more. That's the scary. That's a scary. What do you call that? Journey. But no as well, because I support creative. I support art. Everybody has their own brand. Everybody has their own, what do you call this? Signature and anything. To make yourself more unique, then create it yourself. Your creativity is your own to create.
How did you find your style? Like, I was just talking with Fizah earlier on about one thing that stands out the most is always about her transition. So of all of this, how long did it take for you to figure out this is going to be my style and I would
Right.
implement it? Or was it like more of a try and error?
Okay. So, transition videos are always the one that I attracted the most.
It seems like the outcome is not something that you are concerned. You are just trying to do things that you
yeah.
enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Like, does it really matter that much to be doing things that you really enjoy?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that makes me going. Like for example, I do a lot of things like promotion on like companies and services. When I do that a lot, I miss doing my own thing. Like I need to spend time with myself first. So when I do something out of the blue and just randomly, I was recharged. So I think that's where things doesn't matter on the products and everything. Yes, you make it work on how the clients want it to be, but keep yourself in the same lane of what you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now then it brings me to the next question
What's
is,
that?
when we started, we always stick to our own principles or doing certain things.
Yes.
But there would be a time where clients' demands or requests might be a clash with what you, like, I feel this is the way that I want to do things, but client feels differently, right?
Yes. So I got that a lot during my old times. They were like, they only see me as a person who can make video and put the video out there and collab. So when the company does that, I put in my terms and conditions stating that this is ApakanFizah company branding and creativity, and macam if it's fully creativity by ApakanFizah company. Yeah, that's it. It is stating that my ideas, my storyline. Yes, sure, they gave a script, but I changed it in my way so that it sounds more me.
Were you that upfront right off?
I am very upfront.
Okay, so that's part of your personalities already.
I think so.
So if it were to be me, let's say Ellen, I'm a bit shy and I don't want to upset my client because without them I may not get this business.
Yes,
what advice would you give me to make a point, but not too aggressive?
Okay, so you gotta start to say no. I'm a yes person. I was a yes person. And then when I start to say no, I'm like, oh my God, saying no is much more easier actually.
It gets to how you want it to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that. Since I say no, I'm like, oh my God, I can control this because it's how I want it to be. I was a really yes person and I wasn't happy. Yes.
I think that helps a lot for entrepreneurs as well, because a lot of times sometimes it's tough. We really need that business or we really need that contact, and we might be agreeing to things that we may not be very comfortable with, and saying no is not that easy.
Take it from me. I'm a fully content creator and I don't do 8 to 5 job, and this is my only job. But when the company or anything, macam red flag or something and for example, that month I don't have a job, if I don't like it, I don't like it. I have to risk it because I gotta jaga my brand. I gotta take care of my brand and I gotta take care of myself as well. If people were pushing into something that I'm not, then I shouldn't do it.
So compromising in that sense is not something that you would recommend.
Wait,
because it's like
it's a big word. What's that?
Like it's like compromise. If I compromise, like, okay, saying yes, because this month I don't have business, right? I mean, we all come through that point as a business, right?
Yeah.
We don't have business this month. The only business is this, but it's not what I wanted to do.
True.
So it's kind of hard to balance between like finance and also our standards as well.
Yeah, but I think like for example, people are going to you for a quality wise. You want people to go to you as a quality or quantity? Quality, right? So, for example, we're also like a freelancer, right? So we choose like 3 people. This person is $50 for editing. This one is $150. This one is $100. The $100 fast, good quality. $150 super fast, very very good quality. $50 super slow, cheap, but not really good. If we were like super budgety, we only choose $50, but were we happy with it? No, we're not. We rather take someone that is a very good quality.
Same thing going back to the donut, right?
Same thing.
Yeah, now that donut example sticks with me right now. I was like,
strawberry. You like pig, right?
but because that would be me, right? Sometimes whatever that I order, and they say, we don't have it, but I would like to offer you this. It's not what I want, but I would just give in,
right?
Because I don't want to hurt their feeling as well, and I feel like, okay, I'm here, might as well. I think we want to look into the times where we doubted ourselves and whether we should even continue from that. Right after the break.
Right after break.
Hey, before you go out for a break, I have a very important notice. Yeah, that was not a stop motion. It was waiting to capture your attention. Yes, if you like what we're doing, remember to hit the subscribe button. It will really, really help us to push for more productions, trying to get the guests that we wanted, and share more story. Now, back to the show. Okay.
So, coming back to the donuts.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are marketing themselves. Like, for example, they want to keep you in a restaurant. So they were like, They know already there's no in stock for the strawberry. They keep you in, they keep you comfortable, they make you order one more or something. And then when they say, I'm so sorry, sir, there's no strawberry. Would you like to have? So that's second marketing. Sometimes like, I know when they're saying like, no, that's a marketing thing. If you want to go, you don't have to, macam, what do you call that? Nyamankan hati.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know, to please
right?
them.
Oh yeah, they want you to stay. They want you to purchase something.
I think I'm their ideal client. Like anywhere I go to, they always ask, "Oh, would you like to add on to this, add on to that?"
Yeah.
I don't want. I was like, okay lah, can. Ended up, I only want to spend $3. I ended up paying like $7 for things that I don't want. And I actually regretted it. I was like, I could have come back tomorrow for another portion. Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
It seems like a lot of things we talk about are things that you really enjoy, and then we could see all the success that you have right now as well. But were there times when you actually struggle?
Okay.
Struggle as a content creator, like trying to balance between chasing your dreams and balancing between like or family or even finances and all those. Like, what has been that challenge that keeps you awake at night?
I always afraid of the next month whether I have gigs or not. Because this is my full-time job. What if like I'm not well? What if like I am not able to do work or anything? Then how am I going to earn? That's one. So two, I'm always not organized in terms of time managing. Because like doing this content creating thing, you don't know how long you're editing. You don't know how long is your meeting. You don't know how long the time you get there and everything. So you can't really tell your daily tasks like how
There's
the
no
time
fixed
management.
schedule, there's no
There's
routine,
no
right?
fixed schedule. So for example, last minute people like, Fizah, can you do a video but the deadline is here? I'm like, oh no, I would love to take this, but how about the time? Can I do it? So most of the time, I think like content creators out there probably have this situation as well. Not just content creators, maybe like freelancers. They need money, they need a job, but they don't have the time.
What was your worst streak? Waiting for business or waiting for projects coming in?
What, sorry?
Worst streak, was it like weeks or was it like months?
I think it's a perfect timing. But at the same time, I was like struggling as well. So it was, I think, like almost a month with no gigs, almost a month. But for me, it's a really good rest. Because before that, I was canceling projects because last time I was like having a personal event and I wasn't well. That doesn't, like, I can't really work. And then my body shuts down by its own. I'm like, oh no. There's a lot of pending projects and everything. I'm like, okay, I can't do this. My body wasn't well. I can't really do work. So unfortunately, I have to cancel and refund for those who already deposits. So that's where the worst part happened on my side. But that's a really lesson learned for me. Take your time, take your body in health, take your, what does it call this? Take care of your body first, because your body is the one who bring you things to do these things. And then you need to rest, you need to have time for yourself. So I'm gaining times where I have off days now. Like I even like close my business. I have 2 numbers now, one business, one personal. So thank God I can close that down for a while. When I'm traveling, I don't text at all.
So setting boundaries.
Yeah, setting boundaries. So that's really good.
But when you were waiting for those business coming in, right?
Okay.
I think like financial security is always something at the back of your mind, worrying about when the next business will come in.
Yes.
How do you keep yourself not overly optimistic, but how do you keep yourself calm, put yourself in the right mind, saying that I know the next one will come in?
Sometimes like I even figure or ask myself that every time. But alhamdulillah, sometimes every day people are inquiring. So that's where I would say, oh my God, alhamdulillah.
What do you think you have done right previously?
I'm not sure. Maybe there is, maybe there not, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there is, because I don't know, like over the last 12 years of photography,
Yes.
maybe you have built up some portfolios, clients, trust.
Trust, yeah.
Then when you transitions more into content creator, were the support still coming back from the back old days and all this as
I
well?
think some of them. Yeah.
And like even when you say that business, you're worried about them not coming in. But I think the work still kind of like have a spill over
Yeah.
to where it is right now. So they haven't, aside from that, what has been like a threat to your business in a sense that, maybe I should ask it this way.
What's
Was
that?
there a point in time where you feel like, I'm going to give up and I should go back to 8 to 5?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Oh, definitely.
When would that
Definitely.
time be?
I think it's always something to do with personal
Okay.
things. It makes me think like, oh no, I didn't spend time more with my child. Oh no, I am not a good wife. You know, it came back to me like I edit until like 5 a.m. It's not good for my body. So I think that's where I shut it down, like thinking like maybe this is not worth it. And then bad comments, people are just bashing, and some negative things happen lah. So I think like when I crumple it out in one, I say, is this worth it? Is this worth my life and face in front of camera? There's a lot of points where I say it's not worth it. But then I think I stand up with myself thinking you don't need to show your face in front of the camera. You can create your own creativity without a face. So that's where I transition most of it in lah.
There's some part of you that I get to know today, I think, very differently.
Okay.
There's a side of you that I have not seen.
Ooh.
Like, from the first time that I met you, we worked together and all this, I
Yes.
always known you to be quite gung ho, you got things done, you try to fix it, you try to make sure the work is being done to
Yep.
certain qualities. And I always thought like you're an iron lady, like you can go all this way.
Wow.
And today you're talking a lot about like taking care of yourself and all this.
Yes.
And was it something that come naturally to you, like taking care of yourself, or like how do you do it? We always talk about taking care of ourselves,
Yeah.
but when business is in front of us, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
It happened in a hard way, aka your body shuts down on the time that you didn't even want it to. So my body shuts down. It's not once, not twice. It's 3 times. When I had projects in, I had video editing in, I have like talks in, but because I didn't take care of my body, because I wasn't eating well, I wasn't sleeping well, it shut down on the time where myself were needed by other people, but I didn't. Myself needed me to rest.
So that was like a reprioritization sort of thing.
Yeah, so much. I think that's a realization to the fact that I need to take care of my body more because you're not getting any younger. Things right now is much more difficult because you are handling this most of the own. Yes, sure. I thought I was like strong. I need to be strong as well, but at the same time, you need to be vulnerable to know what's your limit.
Looking at a trend of newer or younger generations coming in who want to do content creators in a slightly competitive market like right now, what would be your advice to them or even to a younger self, younger Fizah, like that one piece of advice before they even think about
Okay.
stepping into this creative industry?
If you want to do it, just do it. That's it. It's simple as that. It's not hard at all.
It's not hard.
It's not hard.
How-
Because
okay, you were saying?
because that time I was like filtering my content. I was looking at my old videos. I said, oh my God, if I haven't started to do this video, I will not know how to edit this type. And I saw the next video. Oh my God, if I never done this, I never know how to VO. So looking back, I'm like, I'm proud of you, Fizah. Without this, and I said to myself, thank you for starting. So when people say, I want to do this, I said, start. You will never know where you're going to go. You're going to make mistakes. Yes, sure, you're going to learn along the way. And then I started to post a lot. Comments are bad. I take it, but that time I changed. I deleted it. One, it's for my mental health. Two, I don't want to enable the bad comments because especially on TikTok, if you have bad comments, that's the most liked comments. One. Two, people are like supporting the bad comment. I'm like, you know
Yes.
what? I'm gonna not enable this, not enable the fight and everything. I deleted it. It's peaceful. But I'm not pissed off because I know it already. And then the next step, you know what? I'm at this stage, I ignore it. But I take it apart. Because when people just post their negative comment, they will never go back to my post and see, do I get a reaction? Do I get a support? No, they never do
I
that.
never see it from that way.
Yeah.
I don't think
would
they
do
check.
that.
Let me check the
Exactly.
bad comment that I left yesterday. How many people actually like my comment?
Right?
Oh,
They
yeah.
will never do it.
Okay.
Because if I were, I want to be in that position where I want to be bad.
Yeah.
You know? And then I would say, when I look at the when I look at the video that I don't like, I imagine myself, if I'm a bad person and I comment this, will I remember the next day? No, I will not remember in 5 minutes.
You probably can't remember all the 25 bad comments that you left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might left for bad comments, or I might left a comment that may look bad on that person.
Correct.
But you know, I didn't care. The bad comment didn't care. So why should you?
You can't change the world in 1 second, but you could make our life better with one click. What click? The subscribe button, so that we could gain more visibility and invite more guests to share their inspiring story on our show. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and we can get back onto the show. How about a different angle?
Okay.
Focusing on creating content,
Yes.
trying to please people, trying to create something that you think people would like.
Okay.
Whether it is following a trend or trying to say things to like menyamankan punya hati, right?
Yeah.
Is that something that they should do or
Okay.
they should stick by their principles and it's okay if I put this and it may not be a popular opinion?
Okay. So honestly, I did that before because I was short of support by Bruneians. Because maybe my content is not relatable to Bruneians yet. And then I was lacking of support. And then I was looking at other Bruneian influencers, like, okay, they do this. You know what? I'm gonna try. When I try, yes, I put it out there. And unfortunately, it does make good insights. I'm like, wow, this is Bruneian likes. But you know who's not happy? Myself. I wasn't happy because it's not my work. It's not how I want it to be. And then I say, you know what? I just don't care anymore. I want to work with. And then when I started to post randomly on how I wanted to, sure, it doesn't have a lot of insight, but I'm happy that it's out. I'm like, oh my God, this is happy. You know what? I'm going to post tomorrow, whatever I want.
Just like the artist who's like, I'm just going to create a piece of art. I don't care whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make something that I'm proud of.
Yes.
Okay.
It took a long process, but you'll get there.
Okay.
Yes.
One question that I always ask my guests is always about passion, money, and time.
Oh.
You know, like we always want to find things we are passionate about.
Yes.
Hopefully, they bring us the income, and so that we can also spend time with our loved ones and all this. Ideally, we want to have all three.
Okay.
But in a world where you cannot have everything,
Oh,
you have to sacrifice one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which one would you sacrifice? Passion, money, or time?
Time.
You didn't even blink.
Yeah. Because I did that already for all this time, and I always sacrifice is like
You give up. You're like, I don't need this.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait, did I answer it incorrectly?
So sometimes we want to make sure that we want to have passion, which means whatever I do, it has to be something I love, I enjoy. Number two is like, I want to make sure it always pays me the best money.
Okay.
And number three is, I want to make sure I have time. Time for family, time for myself. But we can't have all three, right? Sometimes you have to sacrifice one of those.
Yeah.
Which one would that be if you have to sacrifice one?
Yeah, definitely time, I guess.
Definitely time.
Yeah, because I think like most of the time now I'm always lacking of time. So I think like I'm used to it. So if I don't have time to, I think I'm gonna make it as well.
You're gonna make it. But once you start making it, you start to get that time back for yourself as well.
It goes along the way. This huge experience from like 4 years of content creating, it taught me a lot than 12 years of photography.
At what point should we look at our business or look at our career and say, I should start taking care of myself a little bit more? Should it start right off from the beginning? Or, you know, sometimes we're very diggy, right? People keep telling you, take care of yourself. And you're like, no, I'm still young, I'm okay, I'm okay. So, like, we all went through that.
Yeah, all went through that.
What would your stance be on like right off from the beginning, take care of yourself first, or we will come to a point where you eventually would have to look into it?
I think like most of the people haven't seen it themselves yet until it happened. But I'm gonna tell you guys now, oh my God. Take care of yourself and take off days. Okay? You already, okay, coba imagine the 8 to 5 people, they already have off days and malam tu orang kerja. How about you? Are you gonna like stay until 24 hours to make a video editing just to post on the Instagram? Think about it. Take care of yourself, girl, boys, men.
I'm glad she included the boy, and I'm like, oh, I need that too. Okay. In our show, we always try to keep a tradition, which is having the guest asking a questions for the next guest without not knowing who's the next guest going to be at. So if you could leave a question, any questions that you wanted to have an answer to, a guest that you do not know who he or she would be, what would be your question?
What will you ask your younger self on the 5 years old? What do you want to be?
What would you want to ask your younger self?
What do you want to be?
What you want to be? So ask your younger self at 5 years old. 5 years old Ellen.
Imagine you go back in time and look at your 5 years old time and ask like, Lai, kau mau jadi apa? It's sad and it's happy at the same time.
Yeah. I remember asking this question to my daughter. And she was like, the first one was, I want to be a florist. Florist.
I love that.
But the first thing, right, father, right, thinking, can you feed yourself? No, respect out to all the florists, right, but I know it's an art. Because she didn't say florist, but she said like planting and all these things. I'm like, what do you want? Then she said, she wants to be florist. Okay, guys, that's it. Is that what about something else that maybe can take care of yourself financially? So our previous guest left this question for you.
Who's this?
So
I want to know who.
question. We never disclosed, right? So far, we haven't disclosed. Okay, you will find out when we post it. After the editing. His question was, what would be more important to you, social validation or pursuing your own dream?
Pursuing my own dreams. Definitely, 100%. Social, apa tadi?
Validation.
Social validation? They don't even know your last name. They don't even know your birthday. They don't even know who you live with. They don't even know where you live. So why would you want to validate from social? You know?
This is a question for myself.
Oh, let's go.
Because when you talk about like social validations, I know we always heard people saying that you don't need someone else to prove your existence. You just need to do you. But not everyone has that kind of confidence to begin with, right? Sometimes we do need acknowledgement from others.
Actually, yes.
To tell us that, hey, you're doing things the right way, you're going the right direction, especially in this journey of self-discovery, entrepreneurship. And sometimes it keeps you up at night.
Yeah.
I can't sleep like, am I on the right track? Because you don't see the result yet.
Yeah.
What would be your advice to people like me who at times we doubt ourselves, even we know that we shouldn't? What would be that one step or that one thing that we can do to help us eventually get out of it?
Okay. So when I say that I choose to pursue your dreams 100%, it doesn't mean that I say 0% on social validation. This is some percentage. It's because when, for example, if we post something on the social media instead of our friend, it shows your art, it shows your creativity, it shows your things that you can do, where your friends sometimes didn't even see it, your colleague didn't even see it. And then there's a bit of boost up by them saying, oh, that's good. But atu baru the one who said it to your face. What if people who actually wanted to say it to your face, but they don't have the guts to say it? Sometimes we want to show this to people. We can show it on a social. We can show it on a colleague or friends or family because we want to know, are we doing the good thing or not? Sometimes we know the hard way, which is not, is it good or not? But we also need to find a good circle of people who actually thinks that you're good or bad, like truthfully. Sometimes like we will not know like you do something good or bad, right? Like sometimes like for all this time, you're actually stinky. But people won't tell you because they don't want to hurt your feeling. But when you go to the right person, like, you're stinky, right? I'm like, what the? A lot of people doesn't say that. You're actually stinky. So that's the real people. So it's also order to find a real people to validate you, right? So don't make sure other people who always put you down validate you.
How do you find the right people?
The one who speaks the truth. The one you feel like this person will speak the truth to me no matter what.
But truth sometimes can be quite hurtful, right? So you don't know
Yes,
whether
it
it's
is.
the truth or
Ooh.
it's just hard to take in, right? Sometimes we still need our ego to be strong.
Yeah.
It's like,
So it's your ego.
I mean, like, I have that, and sometimes I feel like, it comes to a point where before you post something, you're thinking, should I post?
Yeah.
And I ended up deleting it, right? And
Oh
it
my
happens,
God.
especially 2-3 years ago. Like, I stopped posting everything.
I like your videos.
No, the thing is, I don't know, and I look at it, I'm like,
It's inspiring.
it's I don't know. You are worried about what people would say.
Okay.
And no matter how much you try to tell people, do not worry about what people say.
Yeah.
Sometimes you take into heart, and then people will say, "Hey, why are you doing this?
I get it.
What are you actually doing?"
Yes.
And you doubt yourself, right?
Okay.
And you don't have enough validation,
Oh, faham.
right? Then you say that, okay, seek validation. So you start seeking validation.
Yeah.
And then you say, look out for the truth. But truth
Yeah.
are so painful, so you can't differentiate between truth and the pain, right?
Right.
So I always look up to people who are able to do it,
Yeah.
and they really live by it. Like, I don't care what you think about me.
I love that, right? I
Right.
wish I'm that.
Thank you so much, Fizah. Really appreciate you taking your time in here. And guys,
Yes.
if you like this, check out on Fizah. She has tremendous, incredibly attractive. I really like the work that she's done, and if you like it, follow her, engage with her. You'll find a lot of personalities from her. If there's one thing that you can almost guarantee working with her is her authenticity. I think that's something that she has demonstrated in this last podcast, and I hope you like this. See you in the next episode.